team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Turning on the Jets. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man. It's Singleton. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
That's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen.
Turning it on. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Allen. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also...
Touchdown, Penn State! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful. They're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll give it to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make this.
love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Notre Dame right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Fields. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's incomplete. That also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early...
He's got it inside the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Wants to throw it. He wants it all. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Makes the catch. It's Singleton.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Inside the 40. He's loose. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Grabbed behind the line, it's Allen. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Singleton. He'll pitch it. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Carr. Quick completion on the out route. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Fields. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll pull it down and run. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap, it's Singleton. That's caught. It's Allen. Flying down the left side. At the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the middle. It's caught. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. There he goes. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Throws for the tight end. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Release to the back. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Flushed out of the pocket. He caught it. Touchdown, Penn State. And the punishment has been extended. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5. Short of where he'd be. Just taking a knee in the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defense.
He's got it along the sideline. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. That's caught. It's Allen. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That's caught. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a 1st down for you.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
So now it's 2nd and long. misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, you can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together, a really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points, but a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Nittany Lions will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of...
Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the ground, it's Durham.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. It's a live ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the back. Finds his man open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scrambling away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. The field goal is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Tigers will kick it away first, and will start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Dropping back, it's Allard. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have a mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on third down. They made a big one there.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on target this time. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll throw it. And they can't make the play on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing or in the second half. But we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down here. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. LSU right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Bring in the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He'll ride his man on the option. Got the first down and more. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Back to pass, it's Aller. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Timeout, Ncaa26.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's